The transfer portal has been hot for the Colorado Buffalo. They picked up Dallan Hayden out of the transfer portal to fill a big need at the running back position. They lost some running backs to the transfer portal. Now they're getting Dallan Hayden from the Ohio State Buckeyes, who has been in the portal not too long though, and now they got themselves a good running back out of the transfer portal. We're going to go back over his recruiting profile. We're going to go back over his stats. We're going to look at some highlights, but before we do that, you need to click that subscribe button right now because we're covering the transfer portal every single day. We're covering the 2024 and 2025 recruiting classes every single day, and you need to know what your players look like before they hit the field. First things first, here comes from the news outlet, Hayes Fawcett, on Twitter. Many other places covered it, and this is from 2 days ago, and I'm kind of backed up from content on the transfer portal, but Dallan Hayden is going to the Colorado Buffalo. He did have some production with Ohio State 2022 as a freshman, 553 yards. He had that big game against Purdue back in the day, and can show off on tape that he has some goods to his game to allow you to get over the hump. That being said, we go back to his recruiting profile because we want to get to know him a little bit. That's why we're doing this. He was a 4-star prospect in the 2022 class, ranked as the 19th best running back, 24th in the composite. We're just glossing over this real quick. Had 31 offers, some top-tier Power 5 schools, some mid-Power 5 schools, some mid schools, but 31 offers. A lot of teams wanted him because he's good at football. He's a good running back. They're not going to send you an offer if they don't think you're good. They don't think you're worth their time. They send him an offer. He went to Ohio State. A lot of other programs after him, like Notre Dame, Arkansas, Auburn. That's a good indicator that he's got some goods to his game. Just that alone on top of the 4-star prowess there. And they're saying he's college ready, projecting him to be a day 3 pick, which is pretty good for a running back. Father played for Tennessee, NFL running back. But we transferred to Colorado 2 days ago. We hit the portal on April 16th. We weren't in the portal forever. We weren't sitting there forever. We were very productive out of high school. 2,000 rushing yards, 24 touchdowns. So he was dominant there, especially from a production standard. And then going over to On3, he was a 4-star prospect with everybody else. Alabama, Tennessee, Arkansas, top-tier Power 5 schools were looking at him. He's a player that was highly sought over, chose Ohio State, saw all these players coming to Ohio State, and he was like, hey, where am I going to fit in here? When am I getting my shot? Hit the portal, and now he's with Colorado, and considering what's happening with Colorado, this is a good get for them. This is a good get for the Buffalo. This should be a good marriage for the player and the team. That being said, we're going to take a look at his high school tape because we want to get a good look of what he looks like on film. We could go back to Ohio State tape. However, that gets banged for copyright. And on top of that, we want to see the burst. We want to see some of the juice. So we're just going to pull this up real quick, analyze this. Also, you get a good feel of what you're getting as a runner here. You're looking at a running back with good footwork here, good vision. Pulling away. If you want to look at some tape from him, go look at that Purdue game. There's also a lot of clips on Twitter. That's probably the quickest way to get to it. But also, there's not much on his career at Ohio State because they have the other running backs in front of him. Now that Judkins, Trevion Henderson, there's no room for him. It's his time to hit the portal and go. I'm surprised he didn't go earlier, but he gave it a college try in spring ball, and I don't fault him. You can go to another program, get some playing time, build up your resume. What you're seeing here and what you're getting out of him is a running back with good vision, some good pop. Stature's good. Hitting the holes, looking solid. But again, I recommend going to that Purdue game, watching him in that one. He has some good runs in that game as well. Limited tape on him as well, considering he was backed up on the roster. He was a backup on the roster, probably a better way to say the sentence, but We're seeing a guy that is very multifaceted. You can run him between the tackles, take him outside. Doesn't have much receiving production out of Ohio State, but I bet you can wheel him out in the flat. You're not going to see that much at the high school level. Running backs being used in the passing game because it's like that. It's like a hot knife through butter. Higher percentage play, just hand it off to him. Here you go. Here you go. We got some pop in the step in the second level. We got some zoom there. But again, that's what you're getting, Colorado. You're getting a very sturdy running back who's multifaceted, who can compete at all phases, who can get you long gains, can run in between the tackle, catch the ball out of the flats, not be a liability. There you go. Be using the passing game, catch balls out of the backfield. You're getting a multifunctional running back prospect. And that's why I wanted to show this, so I could show this to you guys that you're getting a running back here that's kind of underrated, that was sitting there on a depth chart, that wasn't really valuing him, that's bringing in very good players, so I don't want to take away from those players. But he's got good vision. He's got some pop in the step. He's going to be able to run your offense and give you a little bit more, and maybe even do more if he hits to his upside. Good cuts, good vision. Reads momentum of defenders very well around him. Good in the open field. And this is a big get for Colorado because they're getting dinged up in the transfer portal, especially at the running back position. Running back, defensive back, they're hot on the transfer portal. You don't want to look at all the names leaving too because they got names coming in as well. It's just free-flowing right now. Colorado in the transfer portal. You just got to be open-minded with them. Both ways. But just take it in. It's fun news source, though. I like looking at them every day, seeing what's happening. And it gets me through the day, seeing what Colorado is doing in the portal. It's happening so much. But what you're getting out, Hayden, is a running back who can do everything. Do a bit of everything, be good at it, help you be competitive, run your offense, has some upside. I think he's a very good running back prospect. I think right now getting a running back in the spring that you desperately need, a running back like this is going to help you guys out a lot. It's going to help Colorado. He's going to be able to run the offense. He's going to be able to run between the tackles, catch balls out of the backfield. He's going to get you over the hump. He's going to be able to get you some production as well. And he's really going to be an upgrade over what you had there, considering you lost a lot. He's really going to help this team out. I think this is a great marriage. Very few times you look at the portal, you see teams jump from one team to another, and you're like, man, that's a great fit. That doesn't happen too often. This feels like a great fit. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on the way out. I want to thank you for watching. Catch you on the next video.